Good evening and welcome back to Bryan High School tonight on a Thursday night for girls tournament coverage. This is the road to Dayton, and we are in Bryan for Division IV girls sectional basketball. Tonight it is a doubleheader here in Bryan. We are bringing you game one of that doubleheader tonight between the 7 and 15 Edon Lady Bombers and the 13 and 9 Antwerp Lady Archers. This is the Oberlin and Turnbull Funeral Homes and Crematory pregame show. This will be a third matchup between these two this season. They met back in Game 2 on November 21st, which is a lifetime ago in a basketball season. But Antwerp rolled to a 56-23 win on that night. Game 2 then was played just before Christmas, December 22nd at the holiday tournament. Much different storyline. 45-41 Antwerp with the win on that night. Joining me tonight is Suzanne Hollabaugh. By the way, for those of you that are listening, this is the Coach H Bowl tonight. Graduate of Antwerp, yep. Still with many family connections there, yep. And a longtime teacher at Edon. Basically, let's just go ahead and say it, your entire career there. So this is a night that you get to watch, and a former player coaching the Edon team. So this is just one of those interesting games for you, I know. And I know you're just looking forward to a terrific matchup here tonight. Yep. And I think that we've seen enough improvement out of Edon through the year to get to that point. They've won 3 of their last 4 coming in. Antwerp's won 7 of 9 coming in. So we have a couple of teams playing pretty well at the right time of the year. Yeah, that's absolutely right. This is the time of the year that you want to be playing your best ball, and both teams seem to be doing that. So, yeah, as for me, I could have worn my royal blue tonight because I couldn't miss out. But, I'm just looking forward to a good basketball game. And I said 3 of 4 for Antwerp. It's actually 5 of 6 and 7 of 9 overall. This is our first live look in person at Antwerp. What are some feelers or impressions that you have of Antwerp and what they like to do and how their season has gone? Well, as you know, because we've watched them over the years, very well coached. There's no question that Scott McMichael does a terrific job with his young ladies. They defend very well. They're very long. And they're pretty good about picking their spots and penetrating to the basket. So I look for those to be kind of some of the keys tonight. Where do you feel like Edon? Why have they won 3 of their last 4? Where do you feel like that they have gotten better as this season's progressed? I think some of the younger kids now have gotten their feet underneath them, and they've gotten some of that varsity playing time that they know now the speed of what it's like in varsity to getting their feet underneath them, and I think that they're able to now contribute a little bit more than what they did early on. Just getting started here on a Thursday night on the Oberlin and Turnbull Funeral Homes pregame show. Pull up a chair. We are excited to bring this to you. Antwerp and Edon, our Bryan Ford Lincoln conversation with the coaches when we come back.
Hi, I'm Molly Culler, your local Allstate agent. I live and work here just like you. And with all kinds of local insurance advice, I am someone you can count on to help you protect all that's good in your life. I make it easy to save on the quality protection you need. I will even help do the switching and paperwork for you. So stop by my office today for a quote. We are located on West High Street in Bryan. That's 1111 West High Street in Bryan.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Import cars and trucks are amazing, but fixing them creates a dilemma. Do you go to the city for service and repairs? Well, it's time for a change. Jason Dietz Automotive Services on State Route 6, just east of Edgerton, is the answer. If you own a Volkswagen, Toyota, Honda, BMW, Mercedes, or any other Asian or European vehicle, Jason Dietz Automotive Services has you covered. With over 30 years of experience on imports, Dave Brown and Sam Bailey are the experts that can fix it right the first time. So if you're looking for a mechanic that can fix the problem your last mechanic couldn't, call 419-298-0777 and make your appointment today.
The Antwerp Athletic Boosters would like everyone to know how proud they are of the Antwerp Archers athletic teams, both the girls and the boys. They always work very hard, putting their heart into every game they play. The Antwerp Athletic Boosters will always be proud of them and will always support them. Good luck to all the players in today's game from the Antwerp Athletic Boosters, proud supporters of all the Antwerp athletics.
Thursday night girls basketball, sectional basketball from Bryan in Division 4, Edon and Antwerp, and our Bryan Ford Lincoln conversation with the coaches. Edon head coach Kayla Walker joining us. And Kayla, pretty decent way, I think, for you to close out the regular season, playing better basketball here. I don't know, let's say the last half dozen games or so. Do you feel like you're in a pretty good spot overall as you get ready for this Antwerp tournament game?
I do. Feeling pretty confident with the way our kids have been playing. It's nice to get a couple of wins here to close out the season, so we're just going to use that momentum into tournament play.
Kayla, where do you feel like you got better in the biggest areas, I guess, over the year? If you had to pick an area or two, where did you see the most improvement out of this group?
Our shooting. The second half of the season, our kids have kind of found some rhythm, and we've got some girls knocking down some open shots or looking for their shot at least, as to before. I think we're a little timid to pull the trigger. So it's nice to see kids taking shots and getting to the basket and creating for others. And just overall offensive execution, running off the screens and making the right reads and getting the ball inside.
Two of your losses this year to Antwerp, one very, very early in the year. It was game like 2 or something, I feel like, for you. And then you played them in the holiday tournament. And total difference in storylines from game 1 to game 2. What do you recall about both those games?
Yeah, our first game, I think we were all out of sorts, and they really sped us up. We weren't putting the ball in the basket. We had some missed defensive assignments. The second time we saw them in the Classic, I thought our kids just came out with a different fire, a different energy. We made some adjustments defensively, and we had some kids knocking down shots and getting stops for us, so that makes all the difference.
What's the story on Antwerp? What's kind of the Edon scouting report of the Lady Archers? What do they do well? What are some of your concerns going into this game?
Defensively, they pressure. They tend to push you out a little bit. So we got to be ready for their different defenses that they're going to throw at us, whether that be their press or their 1-3-1, a little 1-2-2, and some man. So just being ready for all those different sets. And then us on the defensive end, we have to know where their shooters are. We got to have a tracker on McMichael. The Roars girl does a real nice job of getting inside and creating for her teammates, and she can also finish. A Jewel girl and Talmy on the inside. So we've got to know where all their kids are at, and we got to execute defensively.
Fun time of the year. Here we are at tournament time. This season has gone by in the blink of an eye, and then here you go. And this is the time of the year where your upperclassmen have to realize that the next loss is the final loss. You don't want them to play that way, but it creates that excitement in the air, doesn't it?
It does. We talk about embracing the moment, and, there's no better atmosphere than tournament time basketball. So, yes, enjoy the game, but also take in the moment of the atmosphere and, the hometown crowd and just all the support they're going to have here tonight.
Hey, Kayla, thanks for the time. Good luck against Antwerp in this sectional game.
Thanks, Andy.
Tournament time brings out the best in all of us, responding to pressure, answering the challenge, and rising to our highest levels. That's also what a good education can do, and that's why you need Northwest State Community College. Whether you're looking for job skills training with industry credentials, a 2-year degree, or even a transfer pathway to a 4-year school, we can help. We also have lots of scholarship opportunities available. The clock is ticking. It's time to make your move. Visit northweststate.edu or call 419-267-1320 today.
Looking for something different for your next event? The Eager Beaver Axe Hole is perfect for birthdays, corporate parties, and other special occasions. Axering Lane's full-service bar, keno, pool tables, and more. Reserve your lanes today or ask about their exclusive VIP room. Find them on Facebook, Instagram, or call 419-980-7121. The Eager Beaver Axe Hole, just off State Route 24 in Defiance. Defiance's first axering venue.
Forget cars and purses. Thieves are after your identity. Recovering your stolen identity can cost hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The Central Mutual Insurance Company offers coverages that can help you recover from the devastating effects of identity theft. For your security, your protection, and your peace of mind, trust Central Mutual Insurance Company in Andrews, O'Neill & Lowe. With offices in Archbold, Bryan, and Wauseon, or you can find us online at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
Fritch Excavating and CMF Enterprise of Edon wants to wish the Edon Bombers the best of luck in tonight's game. Fritch Excavating is family-owned and operated for over 30 years, and they handle everything from site prep to parking lots to land clearing. They can also put in a driveway, run a water line to an outdoor building, do a sewer line, or tile work as well. CMF Enterprise is a female-owned and operated business serving Ohio and Indiana, offering dump truck services, including aggregate material sales. CMF also handles a large variety of construction, landscaping, ag, and residential materials as well. Fritch Excavating of Edon and CMF Enterprise of Edon wishing the Bombers the best of luck in tonight's game. Thursday night girls sectional basketball, Antwerp and Edon, and our Brian Ford Lincoln conversation with the coaches. Glad to be joined by Antwerp head coach Scott McMichael. And Scott, before we talk Edon, playing pretty solid basketball coming into this one. I know you've won overall 7 of your last 9. How would you assess the Antwerp season as a whole, not just here end of the year, but as a whole?
Well, I think we had a lot of holes to fill after last season, had a good graduating class, and just didn't know how that was all going to balance out so we started the season a little inconsistent, I would say. We had some good games early, but then we dropped a couple that I thought maybe we could win. But, here mid-season, things started to develop and kind of found a little bit of a rhythm. And, I've been impressed with the different roles that girls have accepted and slotted into, and we just have a good group of hardworking girls, and I think that's what's been the key is we've just gotten better in practice, and the girls' chemistry has gotten better, and therefore our wins down the stretch have gotten better too.
On the floor, Scott, what do you do well? What's this group done pretty consistently well overall, or improved the most in, I guess, over the season?
Well, I'd say defensively, I think they're a hardworking group. We contain the basketball for the most part. We get out a little bit of transition leading off of our defense, and then offensively, we've been, our shooting percentages have been really well this year, really good this year. We got multiple girls that can shoot it from deep, and we got a couple girls that give us some post presence. So, our inside-out game has been solid, and I just think we've gotten better offensively with execution, and that leads to better percentages. So, kind of both offense and defense, both sides getting better.
From your perspective, let's talk Edon now. Tell me a little bit about this Edon team. Familiar team. You already played them twice, won both those games, but totally different games from game 1 to game 2. Talk about this Edon team, if you would, Scott.
Yeah, I thought early in the season we caught them on a night where they struggled a little bit that first game, and we played really well, and that was a misleading score, I thought. But, their coaching staff does a great job. Coach Walker does a good job with the girls. They continue to improve. I watched them on film multiple times this year. And it starts out for them as the Wolford girls, just a hard worker. She's a double-double machine, rebounds the ball well, finishes around the rim, and she's a hard worker. She just outworks people. And I'm always impressed with the point guard, Hickman. She does a lot of nice things with the ball in her hands, drives the basket. Those two are kind of set the stage for them. And they've had other girls, the Craven girl and Dirk, Garing. They got a couple of their freshmen now, or no longer freshmen at the end of the season. They've grown a lot. The Ripke girls and the Briner girl that's a freshman also. So they've just been getting better as the season goes, getting contributions from different girls, and they seem to be playing their best ball here at the end too.
Should be a fun matchup tonight, Scott. Appreciate the time. Best of luck to the Lady Archers against Edon.
Thank you.
Direct Link should be the first stop for anyone needing new appliances. Whether your appliance is on the fritz or you're just looking to upgrade, Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan and now in Wasion is your hometown appliance dealer. They carry new, used, and scratch and dent appliances in the brands you need. Speed Queen, Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Amana, Frigidaire, and GE. Many in stock to take home with you today. Then when you have a problem, Direct Link will also service everything. Just call Direct Link at 419-636-4541 and they'll be out to fix it quickly, whether it's under warranty or not. Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan and Wasion, your local appliance dealer.
You know we still have some winter ahead, so why not take time to freshen up the inside of your home with Clark & Kensington paint from Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan. You'll find all you need at Donaldson's, from buy one, get one half off painter's tape and Zinsser Bullseye 1-2-3 primer to the best paint on the market. Clark & Kensington. They have excellent coverage, washability, and the primer built right in. Head to Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan today. Donaldson's Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Always supporting student athletes and coaches in the Edon School District, the Edon Athletic Boosters. The Edon Athletic Boosters would like to take this opportunity to salute the student athletes and coaches in tonight's game. Hey, how would you like to be a part of the Edon Athletic Boosters? Come to a meeting and find out what they're all about. Maybe even volunteer at a concession stand. For more information, phone 419-272-3213. The Edon Athletic Boosters, supporting student athletes and coaches in Edon.
You never know what life will throw your way, so you always need to be protected. At Danielle Van Atta Agency in Bryan, they will take care of you. With years of experience and expertise in the field, Danielle and her team will get you headed in the right direction with your home, auto, life, or business insurance. So when life throws something at you, you know you're protected the right way. Contact Danielle Van Atta Agency today at 1318 East High Street, Suite A in Bryan, or call 419-636-0408. Danielle Van Atta Agency, ready to help protect you.
Andy Brigle, Suzanne Hollabaugh back out here in Bryan. Let's dive in the numbers. Awen McMichael for Antwerp leading the way, one of 3 in double figures. Not a deep team. They only play 6, basically. Awen McMichael, 15 a game. Haley Jewell, 11 a game. Caroline Roars at 10 a game. Emma Townley, 3.5 a game. Lydia Krause, 1.5 points per game on the year. They score 42 a game. They give up 38 points per game on the season. By the way, McMichael, a season high of 30. Roars scored 22. Jewell scored 20 in game high. So those are the big 3 on the year. Natalie Wolford leads Edon at 14 a game to go along with 11 boards per game. Emma Hickman, 6 a game. Maddie Gehrig at 5 a game. Jasa Craven, 4.5 a game. Addison Briner scoring 2.5 points per game on the season. So just some of the numbers. 7-15 Edon is overall on the year, while Antwerp checks in at 13-9. Antwerp went 4-3 in the GMC, while Edon was 2-5 in the Buckeye Border Conference. We'll step aside and take a break. When we come back, the lineups, the officials, Coach H's thoughts, and the opening tip. Sectional basketball night for girls in Division 4 in Bryan on B-Rock Sports. Your friends at your neighborhood Edon Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Edon, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Edon Farmers Co-op.
Hi, Dan Stuckey here, broker owner of Real Estate Advantage Team. Are you thinking of buying a home, but you're hesitant because of the rising interest rates? Well, don't be. Historically, rates are still very low. While not at their lowest, rates are nowhere near where they were back in the 1980s and 1990s. Home prices are stabilizing, and there are more homes coming on the market. So don't wait until interest rates climb to 9 or 10% or even higher to make your move. Call me today today, and I will help guide you through the entire process. From finding financing to handing you the keys to your new home at closing, I am with you every step of the way. With over 25 years of real estate experience, I am your trusted real estate advisor. And as a Christian-based business, when you buy your home through Real Estate Advantage Team, I will donate 10% of the company's net income from your sale to a church or nonprofit charity of your choice, honoring you as the reason for the donation. So let's get you moving. Call 419-636-5100. That's 419-636-5100.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Locally owned and operated for 19 years, Edon Pizza is your best choice for the freshest pizza in the area. Call them at 419-272-2452 and order from a large variety of menu items, including pasta, calzones, wings, and of course, pizza and subs.
Why do so many people travel to Jason East Automotive Services in Edgerton when they want their vehicles repaired? Because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have over 60 years of experience fixing the problems that other mechanics couldn't. They work on all makes and models, and they specialize on imports. Recently, they have expanded their service area by almost 50%, and they've hired Eston Knurk to their staff. So if you have a vehicle, foreign or domestic, that you want fixed right the first time, take it to Jason East Automotive Services on the east side of Edgerton.
Starting lineup tonight for this one, presented by Fackler Monument Company in downtown Montpelier. For the Edon Lady Bombers, coached by Kayla Walker, now in her 6th year, 55-77 on the season, or in her career, I should say. Natalie Wolford, a 5'9" sophomore. Grace Ripke, a 5'7" freshman. Jasa Craven, a 5'5" junior. Emma Hickman, a 5'5" senior. And Maddie Gehrig, a 5'6" senior. For Scott McMichaels, Antwerp Lady Archer. Scott now in his 8th year, 88-77 as the girls coach. Spent 13 years as the boys coach, very successful there as well. Caroline Roars, a 5'4" sophomore. Awen McMichael, a 5'5" junior. Emma Townley, a 5'6" junior. Haley Jewell, a 5'11" senior. And Lydia Kraus, a 5'10" senior. Those are your lineups from Fackler Monument Company in downtown Montpelier. Tri-State Vision Center officials working the game tonight. They are Gary Brubaker, Jeff Ressler, and Wayne Allstater. Edon Keys tonight, Coach H. How do they win this?
Well, they're going to test me here. I wrote this down, but I can't see. We've got the lights off. But really, they're going to have balanced scoring. Natalie is obviously their go-to, but they're going to have other kids contribute. I think they're going to have to steal a couple of buckets or more on offensive boards. I think that's going to be important. They're going to be able to have to handle the length and the defensive pressure that Antwerp likes to put on, so they got to minimize those turnovers. I think they're also going to have to protect the rim. As I mentioned earlier, I think Antwerp likes to put the ball on the floor and go to the basket when opportunity arrives. And, again, like anybody else, make sure you hit free throws when you have those opportunities to shoot them.
How about the Archers tonight?
They want to play like they did the first time around when they played Edon. They want to get after them. They want to use that length and defense to turn Antwerp over, to get some easy bust-out looks and baskets, and to kind of deflate Edon like they did the first time around. Don't let them think they're in the game. And they're going to have to make sure they've got a body on Natalie Wolford, as she is, again, that go-to girl for Edon. Take care of the basketball and hit your free throws. That's always critical, always, but definitely in section.
Size advantage for Antwerp as well, with 5'10" Lydia Kraus, 5'11" Haley Jewell. See how it sounds like Edon did a better job the second game in that size advantage and negating it, and did a better job protecting the basketball as well. That was been a problem point for Edon this season. I mean, let's make no bones about it. The offensive end is where they've had their most struggles, whether it be turnovers or just poor shooting.
Yes. Yes, struggle to score.
So it'll be Wolford and Jewell jumping center circle. Jeff Ressler will throw it in the air, and game one of the night ready to get underway. The winner of this one gets the winner of the second game tonight between Ayersville and Hicksville. Antwerp wins the opening tip. It'll be Awen McMichael crossing the timeline. Edon going to go 2-3 to start the night here defensively. We'll probably see a little 3-2 as well. Caroline Roars back to McMichael. Now to Roars on the left point. Bounce pass into the corner. It goes to Jewell. And then an extra. Wanted to go high-low. Jewell to Kraus, and it was kicked away by Edon, so Antwerp maintains possession. Neither of these teams explosive offensively, although I will say I think Antwerp has more ability to be explosive. A deflection and a steal off the inbounds by Edon. Emma Hickman with a basketball. Gives it up now to Jasa Craven on the far side. Craven, a skip pass over the top to Wolford. A kick out. Jump shot is good, and it's a 2 for Emma Hickman.
A nice job there on the inside-outside. I talk about that a lot because, again, that's a basic fundamental. But take the ball inside, find somebody outside, and then Emma drained it.
1-2-2, full court pressure from Edon that Antwerp handles pretty well. McMichael between the circles. Antwerp also started in a zone defensively in the half court as well. Just underway a minute in.
Sorry about that. I think this is a good defensive strategy by Edon to be in the zone.
Corner now with it is Emma Townley. Rotates it out in front to Roars. Roars snaps it near side to McMichael. McMichael now to the baseline to Haley Jewell. Back out to McMichael. Scott McMichael, her dad, head coach, is directing some traffic over there, calling a set here against this 2-3. Baseline left, McMichael for 3, too strong. Long rebound to Edon and Wolford. She'll slow the train down and give it to Craven. Craven across the timeline with a basketball. It's a 1-3-1 look defensively from Antwerp, which is in their school DNA. It's been 1-3-1 for 50 years. Jumper for 3 on the right point, no good from Emma Hickman. And on the rebound, we are going to get a whistle and a foul on the Bombers, and that will be Wolford. They cannot get her in foul trouble.
That's going to be a key, too, keeping her out of foul trouble.
Almost 2 minutes in, 2-0 our score. Edon on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Cross court, McMichael has it. Ball rotation now to Jewell. They're getting closer and closer to 10. They better get across the timeline, and they do. And now a pickpocket by Jasa Craven. Good hands to swipe it away from Jewell. Here's Wolford from 18 on the wing. In and out, no good. And the rebound controlled by Lydia Kraus for Antwerp.
Yeah, nice looking shot, had the opening. And I'll just say, back in the way day, it was a 2-1-2 zone when I played.
Okay. Jumper for 3, McMichael from 23, front rim, back rim, won't go down. She has both shot attempts. They've been threes, and they have been off target. And now Edon possession left to right. Craven across midcourt. Craven on the high left side comes to the right wing now. It's juggled and dropped by Hickman, who's able to regather it now. Hickman rotates it to Wolford. Wolford, couple of dribbles to the baseline, throws it along the baseline now to Craven. Craven to Gehrig. Top of the circle now to Hickman. Hickman cutting diagonally off glass. It's good for Jasa Craven, and it's a 4-0 start for Edon.
And nice patience, good look, nice cut, nice find, good finish.
There's that three-quarter court pressure that Edon is going to go on, at least to start, on makes, it looks like. Middle of the floor. Good catch that time by Lydia Kraus.
Good hands.
And they'll reset now out in front with McMichael. McMichael gives it up to Roars. Now on the wing, it goes to Jewell. Jewell dribble penetrates, getting to the rim, off glass, and it won't go in. Defensive rebound, Maddie Gehrig. Gehrig slows and hands to Craven now. Craven will cross the timeline. 4:20 to go in the first. This is right at, I'd say, more Edon's pace than Antwerp.
Yeah, I would think so. Again, being patient.
Here's Gehrig from the wing, and that's an air ball. That was a long 2, and it goes out of bounds off that air ball and belongs to Antwerp. Subs coming in. Antwerp will send Katrina Fish in, a 6-foot senior. And coming in for the Lady Bombers will be Madison Briner. Addison Briner, I beg your pardon. 5'8" freshman.
I still know a few of the kids.
Up ahead now to Townley. Townley, skip pass over to McMichael. A deep 3. Good. Awen McMichael, and that's where she can stretch your zone defense.
Yes. Almost like in football where you have to have a spotter. You have to do that with her.
4-3 now, the score, Edon. Here's Hickman along the baseline. Ripke trying to shield the defender. Wraparound pass to Gehrig, who dug out that loose change. Gives it up in front now to Jasa Craven. High post to Ripke. Right side, Hickman, 17-footer. Off the iron, no good. Rebound off of Edon and belongs to the Lady Archers.
Again, patience and getting a good shot. You just like to see maybe Edon penetrating a little bit more, maybe getting a little closer to the basket, and again, getting one of those offensive boards.
McMichael far side into the hands of Jewell. Comes back to McMichael. She'll cross the timeline here on the near side. Antwerp moving right to left. They have yet to lead in this one. A chance here at the 3:10 mark and rolling. 4-3 Edon. Middle of the floor, Townley. Into the corner to McMichael. Shot fake. Kick out now. Jump shot blocked. Rejected on the closeout by Ripke. Gives it to the trailer, Jasa Craven, and now down low to Hickman, but she stepped on the end line, and it'll be an Edon giveaway.
Yep, ran out of real estate there. Nice block. Couldn't convert, but back to defense.
On the inbounds, it's McMichael, far side in the backcourt. Rotates it to Jewell. Back to McMichael. Now to Jewell. Pushes it across midcourt. In the lane to Caroline Roars. Muscles it up, no good. Rebound loose and going to be grabbed by Edon and Craven. Make it Hickman, I beg your pardon. Hickman across the timeline. Now into the corner. Maddie Gehrig, a trailing three, and she buries it. Confident looking jumper from Maddie Gehrig.
Real confident looking. I wasn't sure she was ready to receive it, but she proved me wrong.
7-3 Edon on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. 2:20 to go in the opening quarter. Middle of the floor now, McMichael. Against the 2-3 look. Over to the right side now is Roars. Sends it into McMichael. Short corner entry into Fish. Muscles it up, no good on the low block. Battle inside, won by Addison Briner for Edon. Good job yanking down that rebound and taking it away from Fish. Here's Craven to Ripke. Down low it goes to Briner. Quick closeout on her. She'll flip it out on top to Craven. Craven to Gehrig now. Poked away by McMichael and into the hands of Roars. Antwerp doesn't have numbers. Will Roars continue on down? She doesn't have that chance because Emma Hickman comes and gets the steal from behind. Releasing it ahead now to Gehrig. Stops on the elbow extended. Jump shot on the way, no good. Rebound Antwerp and Roars. Wrestling it away from a Lady Bomber. 90 seconds to play in the quarter. 7-3 on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard, Edon. Into the lane now to Roars. Back out to McMichael. And now McMichael will reset the show, middle of the floor. McMichael. Baseline left to Roars. Roars. Bounce pass inside now. Turnaround, and a foul is called on that Haley Jewell turnaround, and she'll go to the line for a pair. They've been looking to go to the post and finally able to cash in and get it there. Briner gets her first foul.
Yeah, again, to use that height advantage as you spoke on earlier.
So to the foul line, Haley Jewell. 11 points, 6.5 rebounds a game, buries the free throw. 74% free throw shooter on the season.
Good looking shot on that first one. Nice rotation on the ball.
Wolford returns for the Lady Bombers in place of Briner. Second free throw up and in and out, no good. Wolford the rebound. Wolford bringing it up now to midcourt. Jump stop in the half court, gives it up now to Craven. Craven to Ripke. Baseline left, Hickman. A funky rotation on that jump shot that's no good. Fish the rebound and then had it almost intercepted as she was trying for an outlet pass. Good anticipation by Craven to tip it out of bounds.
Yeah, nice job just kind of being a cat there, just kind of spying her.
48 seconds left in the opening quarter. 7-4 Edon. They've led all the way in this one. Up ahead it goes now into the hands of Townley along the baseline. The drive is no good. Just one made field goal for Antwerp in this quarter. Ball ricochets out of bounds off Edon. So it still will be Antwerp possession.
Edon's done a good job thus far of keeping Antwerp from doing what they like to do, and that is that dribble penetration.
Townley's inbounds pass kicked away by Wolford. 37 seconds left in the first. 7-4 Edon on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Nice look into the lane. Roars coughed it up on the way up, but it was poked away and out of bounds off Edon again.
Nice hands there, but Jason Craven, I think she got in on that. Knocked it out.
Again, Townley to toss it in. Baseline near side. Townley to Fish on the wing. Rotates it out to McMichael and now to Roars. Roars gives it up to Townley. Over to McMichael. Shot fake. Dribble drive. The leaner. No good. Rebound. Put back up and in. And that'll slice the lead to 7-6. And that lay-in was good for Haley Jewell. Here's Wolford on the baseline. No good. Scramble for the rebound. Won by Wolford. Muscles it up, but she's not going to get it. Fouled on the play by Fish, I believe.
Yeah, if you don't put a body on Wolford, she will. She's hungry for the basketball. She's like Dennis Rodman on the rebounds. She really has a nose for it and a tenacity. She's really tenacious about getting after it.
62% free throw shooter gets a pair, knocks home the first one. 8-6 now Edon. 4 kids have scored for Edon in this opening quarter of play.
We talked about that balance before. That's what they need.
Second one is short. Rebound Antwerp and Townley. See if Antwerp wants one shot. McMichael all the way down into the front court. Gives it up to Townley. Skip pass right side now. It's a Jewell. To the post it goes. Muscled up by Roars. She beat the horn, but it wouldn't go. 8-6 Edon after one in sectional girls basketball. This is B-Rock Sports.
Since 1875, 4 generations of the Krill family have served this area. Krill Funeral Service realizes that the end can be a difficult and emotional time. They will guide you through each and every step of the funeral process, carefully and with integrity. Krill Funeral Service expresses appreciation for your trust in them, and they'll continue to be there for you in times of need. Krill Funeral Service of Edgerton, Edon, and on West Mulberry Street in Bryan, where they offer an on-site crematory.
Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, wants to say good luck to the Edon Bombers in tonight's athletic contest. Precise Metal Form is a proud supporter of Edon Bomber athletics, both boys and girls sports. Precise Metal Form in Bryan, saluting the athletes on all of their hard work and wishing them the best of luck in this athletic contest. Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, saying go Bombers in this game.
8-6 after one. Edon, neither team shooting the basketball well. Edon 3 of 10, while Antwerp's 2 of 11 in that opening quarter.
Yeah, and pretty even all the way around. They have Antwerp with 3 turnovers, Edon with 2. Boards advantage right now for Edon, 8-5.
Edon has never trailed in this game. They have the first possession of the second quarter. Into the corner with the basketball now is Jenna Ripke, who has checked in. Flips it out to Gehrig. Gehrig along the baseline. Wraparound pass intercepted. Nice drop down and picked that time by Roars, who looks to push.
Probably my least favorite pass in basketball.
Roars 17-footer straight on. No. And the rebound to Ripke for Edon. Gives it up now to Craven. Craven and the Lady Bombers left to right, nursing an 8-6 lead, opening minute of quarter number 2. Game 1 of the night, Ayersville and Hicksville play in the late game. The 2 winners come back and play Saturday night in a late game. Stryker and Lincoln View play the opener here. We are going to be back in Bryan for the doubleheader on Saturday. The runner is no good by Hickman, and the rebound inside Jewell for Antwerp. Pass up the floor, almost tapped away by Wolford. The catch and shoot by McMichael, no good. Antwerp just can't find the range right now. It's out of bounds off Edon.
And again, that's one thing that Edon's done a good job, mentioned it already, but taking away those driving lanes is important that they continue to do that. Force Antwerp to take those outside shots.
Backside, wide open lay-in. Beautiful out-of-bounds play executed, and Lydia Kraus lays it in.
Yeah, that was great execution.
Deadlocked at 8 here. Here's Gehrig, started to leave her feet and throws it away. Got caught in no man's land there and nobody home, and the turnover gives it back to Antwerp.
Yeah, it's kind of that same drift pass thing. Once you leave your feet, you're just about doomed. Got to stay on your feet.
Grace Ripke in for Maddie Gehrig for the Lady Bombers. Depth advantage tonight for Edon.
Yeah, again, she's brought those young kids around, and that's why I say it's kind of been their difference, I think, here at the end of the season.
Antwerp again searching for their first lead of the night. 6:35 left in the half. 8-8 tie. Right side on the wing. It's Jewell. Down low to Kraus, and on that kick out after a double down, it's knocked away. So it's out of bounds off of Edon.
And when they catch that ball in the short porch, it's always about mid post their area where you could be open.
Set one there for McMichael, so it's brought in now to Jewell. Jewell facing up on the baseline, a double on her, puts it on the deck, powers her way to the basket, and Haley Jewell will get a couple of free throws here. Good work in attacking, and that foul will be Grace Ripke's first, team's third. Antwerp has just been whistled for one foul here in the opening quarter and 90 seconds. Jewell 1 for 2 at the foul line thus far tonight, gets 2 here, and missed the first one. No game tomorrow night. Again, it's all tournament for us now, and as we said, we're back here for 2 on Saturday, regardless of what game 2 looks like here. Second one also not going to fall. Wolford, a rebound. Now to Craven. We remain tied at 8. Second quarter, Wolford, baseline move, 5-footer, got it.
Nice attack, saw a little bit of a seam there, took advantage of it, and did a nice job of stopping before she got all the way in.
10-8, now a turnover, pass too tall, Wolford the pick, and then she gives it right back, tried to jam it deep,
yeah. Didn't have
and looking for Hickman. And now it's McMichael settling things in the half-court offense.
Yeah, just such a headsy player, knows to kind of slow things down.
Roars on the wing now to Jewell. High-low, it goes inside, trying to get a better angle and muscle it up as Lydia Kraus. It's blocked on the interior, but is picked up an offensive rebound opportunity and a reboot here for Antwerp. Antwerp now 3 of 15 from the field, but still only down 10-8 because Edon isn't shooting particularly well. They're 4 of 12. Circling around to the left, McMichael has it now. McMichael gives it up to Townley. Townley, top of the key. Into the lane now to Roars. Roars flips it back. McMichael from deep. Put it in the books. Second 3 of the night for Awen McMichael. And there's the first lead of the game for Antwerp.
Yeah, just nice job of being ready. Being ready to shoot that ball.
11-10 Antwerp on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. 3 minutes gone by here in the second. Hickman throws it cross court. Craven now on the wing. Jump shot on the way. No good from Grace Ripke. Now it's Wolford off the loose ball. She'll fire a 3, no. Far side rebound. Put back up and in by Grace Ripke. Good job on the offensive backboard by Edon.
And that young lady is the one that I'm speaking of when I talk about gaining confidence as the season has gone on.
Timeout Antwerp. 12-11 Edon. 4.5 to go. First half on B-Rock Sports.
Hi, I'm Emily Schlegel, branch manager at Midwest Community Federal Credit Union in Bryan. We're excited to announce our new location in the Bryan community, just north of the downtown square on State Route 15. Construction is underway and will soon offer a drive-through, night deposit, and rebranded lobby to serve Bryan and all of Williams County better. We'll be opening soon at 221 North Main Street, and you can stay updated by visiting us at midwestcommunity.org. We look forward to serving you.
So, Scott McMichael, I mean, if you just look at why he took the timeout, is it that obvious that he didn't like what they did on the backboard that time?
That'd be me. I mean, I'd been not very happy with that. Yeah, giving up 2 offensive and then 1 that becomes a stick back. He's definitely not happy about that. Probably want to make a little bit of adjustment on offense as well.
Couple of updates after one. Holgate leads Emmanuel Christian 17-6 in D4. D2, St. Mary's on top of Van Wert 9-4. We're in the mid-second quarter here with Edon in front 12-11. This has been tight from the tip. Right side of the floor now. McMichael carving out space with that off arm.
Yes.
And you get the tournament no call.
Yeah.
And now see it all washes out.
Yeah.
Antwerp ends up getting a turnover and then a foul on top of it to Caroline Roars.
Yeah, poor Caroline, though. She gets that foul, and honestly, that could easily have gone to McMichael.
That's the first foul on Roars, team second. We've only had 5 fouls called here in this first half of play. 1-2, 1-1 pressure from Antwerp full court. Trap, almost taken away, but momentum McMichael's momentum took her out of bounds with possession of the basketball.
Yeah, you cannot tell them where you're throwing it to. You got to kind of look those passes off.
Ball comes into Craven. Ball reversal tipped and intercepted by Antwerp. Edon has had some trouble this year against pressure. McMichael in the lane, no good. Rebound Craven. Outlet pass, Wolford. Now Wolford and McMichael. Jump ball. Antwerp will force the turnover officially because they have the alternating arrow.
5th turnover of the quarter for Edon when they only had 2 in the first quarter.
We've seen enough Edon evidence this year. Unless you really don't have personnel to do it, I think I'm rolling the dice and challenging them with full court pressure most of the night.
And Antwerp does struggle with that because they don't have the depth, but I agree with you totally.
From way out at the volleyball line, no good, McMichael. Rebound to Wolford and Edon. Wolford wants to go coast to coast. Jump stop, gives it up. Hickman, medium range jumper, sticks it in on the wing.
Good decision there by Wolford. As the defender was coming to her, she released the pass. Hickman knocked it down.
14-11 Edon on the Andres O'Neill scoreboard, and a double dribble now on Haley Jewell as she was trying to spin dribble back to the far side.
Again, that was created by Jason Craven, putting pressure on her.
Katrina Fish comes in now for Haley Jewell.
I think that's a good move. He just wants to calm her down, have a coach talk to her a little bit.
Here's Hickman across midcourt. Hickman out in front, knocked away by Roars into the backcourt. Retrieved by Hickman. Right side deflected and stolen away by Roars. She is a pest out front.
She is, absolutely.
Roars, right side now to Townley. To the baseline, nothing there. Comes back out to Roars. 14-11 Edon. Now it's McMichael. McMichael on the right point. Between the legs, now out at the volleyball line, in range, gives it up left side to Roars. 2:45 left in the quarter, or in the half. Roars the runner, and one! Caroline Roars, strong move, and a chance to tie this thing at the foul line.
That's that young lady's game, and I know that Coach Walker has watched plenty of tape. You cannot allow that young lady to get in there like that.
And that's a big second foul for Edon on Natalie Wolford. Free throw is no good. Rebound to Gehrig. They tried to hustle Addison Briner to the table and hope for a make in that instance just to get the sub in, but they are on the offensive end. Down low to Gehrig. Gehrig tried to put it on the deck, lost the handle. Lydia Krause gives it up now to McMichael.
I'm not sure what she was thinking there. There was no place to put it on the floor.
Here's McMichael. Kick out now to Roars. Roars in the lane to Krause. She'll flip it out. Townley line drive. Banked it in for 3.
Sorry, that should not count. I'm not rooting for either team, but bank 3 should not count.
16-14. Hickman tries to answer. Long on that jump shot that trickles out of bounds. And now you get subs in. Briner for Wolford for Edon. Jewell comes in for Krause for Antwerp.
Yeah, that shot was probably a little bit too quick. I know you want to try to answer to cut the momentum down, but run some clock there and try to get a better shot.
Under 2 to go in the half. 16-14 our score. Antwerp on the Andres O'Neill scoreboard. Down low, nice look. Muscled up and in by Haley Jewell.
Nice screen there by Fish. She set that all up without that screen.
Kayla Walker wants a late half timeout. Antwerp, their biggest lead of the half, and momentum up 18-14.
When you're inside this winter, you want to not only be warm, but also have great indoor air quality. Well, Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services features it all with Lennox and iWave. iWave safely treats the air throughout your home, plus kills mold, bacteria, and viruses. It also reduces odors from pets and cooking, reduces allergens, smoke, static electricity, and dust in the air. And best of all, no maintenance, no bulb, no other parts to replace. Check out Stark's at starksphs.com or phone toll-free 1-800-329-4040.
1:46 left. Momentum all to Antwerp right now. Now, again, like we had last night, how will this half finish here? It's 18-14, so obviously very close, but you got to be careful here if you're Edon to not slide too far back even more here.
Yeah,
what does Kayla want to spend more of that time out on?
Try to crush the momentum for one, and then tell her team, hey, listen, we've got to run more offense. We've got to get better shots, not so quick.
Antwerp in the last 90 seconds has more field goals than they did in that first quarter. Jump shot on the way, no good on the baseline. The rebound to Antwerp. And now into the hands of McMichael, who comes to midcourt and across. McMichael, right side to Roars. Now to the baseline. Jumper for Townley is an air ball 3 that was a line drive. Chased down on the far side by Hickman.
There was not a lot of air under that shot at all.
1:10 to play in the half. Baseline, Ripke, 17-footer is good. Grace Ripke. And brings Edon to within a pair. 18-16. Haley Jewell against the pressure. Dumps it right to Townley. Townley flips it out to Jewell between the circles. Jewell directing a little traffic. Hands it off now to Townley. Now to McMichael. 45 seconds left in the half. 18-16 Antwerp. Been a good first half, competitive, just like last night's game.
Yep, absolutely.
Caroline Roars on the far side. Top of the key to McMichael. Dumps it to Fish. Fish low to high to Roars, who put it on the floor. Almost had it taken away. Now back to McMichael. Step back 3 is blocked. Blocked 3. That goes out of bounds and will be Antwerp ball.
Yeah, nice defensive effort that time by the Bombers. Let's see what they do on the inbounds.
23 seconds left in the half. Ball comes into Roars. Roars attacks the paint runner. It's a blocking foul. That's going to go on Addison Briner, who's playing for Wolford, and Briner gets her second.
I thought that was close. I thought Briner maybe had position on that one, because one thing I know about the Roars is once they decide to go to the basket, they're going to the basket.
And one thing as you watch there, a little bit of a hesitation from Jeff Ressler, and if an official has a little bit of a hesitation, that opens the door to even more scrutiny. I mean, right or wrong, authoritativeness is always the best.
Yep. I thought, well, doesn't matter what I think.
Hits both of them. She has 4 on the night. The lead is 4. 20-16. Ball knocked away, but Edon gets it back. Dumped down low to Briner, and a muscle move and fouled. Lydia Krause thought she got all ball with 10.9.
And I thought she did as well.
And Briner will shoot 2.
I will say, as a former coach, that is one of the most frustrating things is when you tell your kids to go straight up, which I felt she was straight up. I mean, what more can you do?
Briner to shoot 2. First one airborne, banked in.
What did I say about those banks?
2 banks tonight in this opening half. What kind of ending are we looking at?
Could be interesting.
20-17. Second offering, no good. Rebound Antwerp and Roars. 8 seconds to shoot. Roars across midcourt. They'll be looking for McMichael. Here she comes. Got it now. Fading left. Deep 3 blocked. And Ripke took a shot on the block.
On the nose?
In the nose, yes. So it's something to watch as she exits the floor here. That'll do it for one half of basketball. And on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard, our score at the intermission, Antwerp 20, Edon 17. This is girls sectional basketball on B-Rock Sports.
Have you always dreamed of starting your own business? Are you looking for ways to fund your child's education or save for retirement? Maybe you'd like to buy that dream home. Well, the State Bank can help you meet your financial goals, whatever they may be. With State Bank, you'll get all the products and services you expect from your bank with the personal attention of a locally operated community bank. Find a location near you today. State Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
If you've been thinking about a remodeling project for your home or business, Thiel Supply Center in Blakesley should be your first choice. Thiel Supply Center in Blakesley not only has all the lumber for that project, they also have all the building supplies you'll need, along with everything you need for the project, including the cabinetry, plus the expertise to help make your home even more beautiful. It's all at Thiel Supply Center, located in Blakesley. Thiel Supply Center, wishing good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
When you're paying the right price for protection, you just know it. It's that warm, fuzzy, totally secure feeling, knowing that you're not only getting great coverage, but you're also not paying too much for it. And there's no one that knows that feeling like me, Molly Culler, your local Allstate agent, because I work every day to get people like you the coverage they need with the savings they deserve. Give me a call for your quote today. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Savings vary based on the average annual savings reported by new auto customers surveyed in 2019 who switched to Allstate.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
You know where to go when your vehicle has been in an accident, but why should you take that same vehicle to Jason Dietz Collision and Service when you need an oil change, brake job, or any other routine maintenance? It's because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have 60 years of combined experience diagnosing and repairing domestic, foreign, and classic automobiles. They have a state-of-the-art alignment machine that ensures a perfect alignment every time, and the training and expertise to fix your problem the first time. So whether it's a crash or take your vehicle to Jason Dietz Collision and Service.
Halftime here in Bryan, sectional basketball. It's been a very, very competitive opening half of play. Edon led most of the way, about a quarter and a half, and then Antwerp grabbed a lead late, and they're hanging on to it right now, 20-17. Let's go through the numbers of that first half. Awen McMichael leading the way for Antwerp with 6, Haley Jewell with 5, Caroline Roars with 4, Emma Townley with 3. We're doing this in descending order. And Lydia Krause with 2 for their total of 20. For Edon in that first half, Grace Ripke and Emma Hickman each with 4. Natalie Wolford and Maddie Gehrig with 3. Jasa Craven with 2. And Addison Briner with 1. Shooting the basketball in that first half, both teams with 7 field goals. Edon was 7 of 19. Antwerp was 7 of 24. Antwerp with a slight edge because they've made a couple more threes. They were 3 of 9 shooting threes in the first half. Edon was 1 of 3. Antwerp 3 of 7 at the foul line in that first half, while Edon shot 2 for 4.
Rounding that out, I had Edon with 9 turnovers in that first half. I had them with 3 offensive, 13 defensive for a total of 16 rebounds. On the flip side, Antwerp with, at this point, 6 turnovers, 2 offensive, 7 defensive for a total of 9 rebounds.
And a 20-17 lead for Antwerp here in this one at the half. Meanwhile, Holgate pounding Emmanuel Christian 43-7 in Division IV girls sectional basketball. That game happening tonight as well. The late game here is Ayersville-Hicksville. The 2 winners come back and play on Saturday night. We'll take a short break. More to come on our Main Stops halftime show in just a moment.
The Antwerp Athletic Boosters would like everyone to know how proud they are of the Antwerp Archers athletic teams, both the girls and the boys. They always work very hard, putting their heart into every game they play. The Antwerp Athletic Boosters will always be proud of them and will always support them. Good luck to all the players in today's game from the Antwerp Athletic Boosters, proud supporters of all the Antwerp athletics.
Tournament time brings out the best in all of us, responding to pressure, answering the challenge, and rising to our highest levels. That's also what a good education can do, and that's why you need Northwest State Community College. Whether you're looking for job skills training with industry credentials, a 2-year degree, or even a transfer pathway to a 4-year school, we can help. We also have lots of scholarship opportunities available. The clock is ticking. It's time to make your move. Visit northweststate.edu or call 419-267-1320 today.
They were once in a car seat. Now they're in the driver's seat. Having a teen driver is scary enough without the added cost to insure them. Let us help you ease your fears and save money with the Teen Smart Driver Safety Program from the Central Insurance Companies. Teen Smart's the most proven driver crash reduction program ever developed. When your teen driver enrolls in and completes the course, you could save hundreds of dollars on your Central Auto policy. Call Andries O'Neill & Lowe today to learn more about this smart way to save money. With offices in Archbold, Bryan, and Wauseon, or you can find us online at andriesoneillandlowe.com.
Fritsch Excavating and CMF Enterprise of Edon wants to wish the Edon Bombers the best of luck in tonight's game. Fritsch Excavating is family-owned and operated for over 30 years, and they handle everything from site prep to parking lots to land clearing. They can also put in a driveway, run a water line to an outdoor building, do a sewer line, or tile work as well. CMF Enterprise is a female-owned and operated business serving Ohio and Indiana, offering dump truck services, including aggregate material sales. CMF also handles a large variety of construction, landscaping, ag, and residential materials as well. Fritz Excavating of Edon and CMF Enterprise of Edon wishing the Bombers the best of luck in tonight's game.
20-17 Antwerp, Main Stop's halftime show, close game. Put yourself in, if you would, Scott McMichael and Kayla Walker's shoes here at halftime.
Okay, if I'm Scott McMichael, I try to get my kids, talk to them a little bit about that penetration, trying to find those seams to get to the basket, because that's really where I think their bread and butter lies. I think they do a really good job of getting to the basket. Now, on the flip side, if you're Edon, you're talking about that same thing. Do what we did this first half. I think we only allowed the dribble penetration like a couple of times. We've got to keep that up. That's the way we get a chance to win this basketball game.
Halftime score is 20-17. I was just watching to see Jenna or Grace Ripke coming back out there, and she doesn't have anything on her nose or anything or on her face. She appears to be okay. So that is great news if you're an Edon fan. Anybody's game right now in this opening game of the night here in Division 4 girls sectional basketball. Your halftime show brought to you by the Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. Always open when you need them. Still time in Thirsty Thursday of the Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. 20-17, Antwerp in the lead. We start the second half when we come back.
Always supporting student athletes and coaches in the Edon School District, the Edon Athletic Boosters. The Edon Athletic Boosters would like to take this opportunity to salute the student athletes and coaches in tonight's game. Hey, how would you like to be a part of the Edon Athletic Boosters? Come to a meeting and find out what they're all about. Maybe even volunteer at a concession stand. For more information, phone 419-272-3213. The Edon Athletic Boosters, supporting student athletes and coaches in Edon.
You never know what life will throw your way, so you always need to be protected. At Danielle Van Atta Agency in Bryan, they will take care of you. With years of experience and expertise in the field, Danielle and her team will get you headed in the right direction with your home, auto, life, or business insurance. So when life throws something at you, you know you're protected the right way. Contact Danielle Van Atta Agency today at 1318 East High Street, Suite A in Bryan, or call 419-636-0408. Danielle Van Atta Agency, ready to help protect you.
Since 1875, 4 generations of the Krill family have served this area. Krill Funeral Service realizes that the end can be a difficult and emotional time. They will guide you through each and every step of the funeral process, carefully and with integrity. Krill Funeral Service expresses appreciation for your trust in them, and they'll continue to be there for you in times of need. Krill Funeral Service of Edgerton, Edon, and on West Mulberry Street in Bryan, where they offer an on-site crematory.
In the second half, it will be Roars, McMichael, Townley, Jewell, and Kraus for Antwerp, Craven, Hickman, Ripke, Gehrig, and Wolford for Edon.
Let me squeeze one more thing in that Edon probably talked about at halftime, and that's somehow finding a way to get Natalie Wolford more involved offensively.
Just one field goal, 3 points total, averaging 14 a game on the season. Edon basketball to begin this second half. On the far side, elbow extended. Gehrig flips it out on top now to Craven. Craven on the wing to Ripke. Tosses it back now to Craven. Middle of the floor to Wolford. Wolford over to the right side, gets a ball screen. Lost the handle, tipped away by Roars. So she didn't lose the handle. It was just knocked away by Caroline Roars.
Yeah, quick hands.
Far sideline now to be Jasa Craven to inbounds. Over the top, it's not there. It's taken away by Lydia Kraus, who read it beautifully.
Yeah, and you just don't force that. You had a girl open right there in front of you. Just take what's given.
Awen McMichael hands it off now to Haley Jewell. Now to Caroline Roars. Roars on the wing, back into the corner to McMichael. McMichael flips it out in front now to Jewell. To McMichael. She'll loft it around now, and it goes to Roars. Shot fake for a 3. Dribble drive layup. No good from Caroline Roars. Rebound Gehrig in traffic. Comes out of the pack with it. Still 20-17 Antwerp. Not quite a minute in yet. Pull up 3 for the tie. Gehrig off target. No good. And the quick trigger allows Antwerp to have good rebounding position, and they'll bring it up now.
Yeah, just as you said, just too quick a trigger. Run some offense.
Here's McMichael. Cross court, it goes to Roars. On the wing, and now to the baseline to Kraus. Inside, back out to Roars. Roars kicked away by Natalie Wolford on that bounce pass. By the way, they are set in Paulding. Matchups on Saturday night will be Crestview North Central in the early game, followed by Hilltop and Pettisville in the late game. Through the hands of Kraus on the inbounds to Hickman, an Antwerp giveaway. Hickman over the top for Wolford, down on the low block, fading away a bit, no. And the rebound to Jewell. And Jewell is going to be taken down.
Literally.
Yeah, that's 2 for a takedown for Hickman, her first foul on the night.
I'm not quite sure.
It was physical the first 2 matchups on the year, so you would expect this to be that way too, and it has been.
Yeah, again, when you play somebody 3 times, you're gonna get to know each other pretty well, and it's getting a little chippy.
Antwerp left to right across midcourt now. Awen McMichael, the 5'5 junior between the circles, snaps it right to Roars, who's a sophomore. Short corner entry down. Jewell had it blocked away by Ripke and trickles out of bounds. Good defense. Grace Ripke has been pretty good tonight on the defensive end.
Yeah, she's been good both ends, I think. She's really, like I said, she's growing into this. She is getting more and more confident.
There's a huge, we've seen in both the games we've done back-to-back nights, a lot of freshmen playing. McMichael misfires the 3, and then on the rebound, a foul is called on Edon. It's a huge jump from 8th grade tournament basketball right now, playing in the sectional round.
It absolutely is. The speed, the speed and the physicality, because, it's a physical game. Girls don't always have the best body control.
Gehrig got her first foul. Caroline Roars is at the line. Gehrig will now take a seat. 5'9 junior Grace Reitzel is in for the first time tonight. Battle Kraus a little bit on the interior. Roars short on the second one. Went after, kept her miss alive, but it was tipped into Wolford's hands. 21-17 Antwerp on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. 2 minutes into this third quarter. Here's Craven, right side of the lane. The runner is left a little bit short. Rebound, Kraus controlling the paint. Kraus is going to be fouled by Jasa Craven, reaching in for her first of the evening. Antwerp is 13-9. Edon is 7-15 entering this one tonight. Winner of this plays the winner of the second game here between Ayersville and Hicksville. That'll be the late game Saturday night. First sectional final is Stryker versus Lincoln View. And nice execution of the press breaker, but the shot is missed on a lay-in attempt by Roars. Wolford, the rebound, is hip checked and fouled by Jewell.
Okay, now it looks to me like they talked at halftime of maybe tightening this game up a little bit, because now we've probably had as many fouls called in the first minute or two than we had pretty much the entire first half.
Edon possession, down 4. 4 has been the biggest lead.
And that could be because they were feeling that chippiness.
21-17. Wolford sets a high ball screen for Hickman. Hickman gives it up to Ripke. Ripke on the wing to the post to Reitzel. Nice job to get to their strong side. Unable to lay it home, though. Rebound in traffic for Haley Jewell for Antwerp. Hands it now to McMichael. McMichael across midcourt, middle of the floor with a basketball. Edon is squaring on that jump shot, and it's no good from McMichael. Rebound to Edon. Good close out by the Lady Bombers there late on McMichael. Here's Wolford, turn around, off glass and in for 2. Natalie Wolford, their first make of the second half from the field.
Yeah, again, they need to get her involved. I didn't even think got completely turned around and squared up, but it went in.
21-19 Antwerp as Edon stays zone. More of a 3-2 look defensively with Ripke out in front at the point. Bounce pass now to Townley. Skips it into the corner now to Jewell, to Kraus. Flips it out. Jumper from Roars from the left point is good for 3. Her first 3 of the night.
Yeah,
she has 8.
Nice job that time because she had her feet set.
Antwerp's largest lead now of the night, 24-19 here on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Coming down to the midway point of this third quarter. Wolford out at the A on Golden Bears, and a timeout, Kayla Walker, as they had grown stagnant.
Yeah, didn't like what she was seeing offensively, that's for sure.
4:07 left in the third, 24-19, Lady Archers.
The Eager Beaver Axle is wide open and ready for you. Come in and take your shot at throwing axes or share some drinks and food with friends. Rack up the pool balls or take your chance with Keno. It's all inside the Eager Beaver Axle. Must be 18 or older to enter. Find them online or call 419-980-7121. The Eager Beaver Axle, Defiance's first axe-throwing venue.
Your friends at your neighborhood Edon Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Edon, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Edon Farmers Co-op.
Also a Division IV update. It's Patrick Henry leading 13-4 over North Baltimore in girls tournament basketball. Here it is 24-19 Antwerp. Edon basketball. Wolford gets it out in front to Craven. Down low wanted Reitzel. Threw it wide and low, and it's turned over. Coming back the other way, McMichael to Roars. Roars on the right side wing. Rotates it back out to McMichael. McMichael loops it over the top to Jewell. Now attacking is Townley. Fouled on the way up by Ripke, who will get her second. Just wouldn't go in for Townley, but she'll shoot two.
And that's the thing that Edon did a better job in the first half of preventing, and that is Antwerp getting to the basket.
Townley, a 54% free throw shooter on the season, missed the first one. Maddie Gehrig back in for Edon for Grace Reitzel.
Yeah, they need a spark on the offensive end.
Second one, no good. Long rebound, though, to Antwerp. Did not box out Townley, who was able to track it down after her two misses. That second one at the line. Here's Roars against the 3-2. On the wing now to Jewell.
Is it just me, or when she makes a pass sometimes, does it not look like she travels? It must just be me, because every time she almost steps into a pass.
Here's Jewell, baseline take, blocked away by Ripke. Outlet now to Wolford running the floor. Jump stop, and may have been partially blocked. Wild shot, no good. Rebound to Edon, though. Back inside to Wolford, and Denia in the post. Kraus will get the foul.
I thought that was a pretty nice job of denial.
It's on the floor. It's out of bounds to Edon. 3:08 remaining in the third. 24-19. Antwerp on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Hickman looking for somebody, goes to a safety valve. Ripke, catch and shoot. Triple, no good. And it's Antwerp coming down with it in Awen McMichael.
Yeah, and Edon really needed a bucket that possession.
McMichael between the circles. Angling high left with the dribble. Go to the high post now. Whirling to the basket. Jewell was way too easy and finished strong.
Two things they don't call anymore in basketball, traveling and 3 seconds. I know you said the other night you had two, but they just don't call it anymore.
26-19, and now Roars guilty of a denial to the post. And that'll be her second foul on the evening. Team's third of the half. Addison Briner now in for Grace Ripke.
Yeah, Edon needs to stop the bleeding here. They've got to get a bucket.
Katrina Fish for Lydia Kraus on the Antwerp side of things. Baseline inbounds for Hickman. Into Gehrig, left alone for three, and she circles it home. Maddie Gehrig, a big shot there to bring the deficit down to 4.
Big shot is right, and a much-needed shot.
26-22, Archers, 2:20 left in the third. Caroline Roars, far side. Roars into the painted area now. Townley taps it. And it's out now to Jewell, and a blocking foul is going to go on Edon. It'll be Jenna Ripke. Jenna got the foul.
I think that was Addison Briner.
2-0, my bad. Addison Briner gets her third foul.
She's another one of those freshmen, and she's going to have to learn about the foul situation.
Here's McMichael, steps into a three. No. Rebound, Edon. Up the floor, Hickman to Wolford, running it, layup, no good. Follow, though, by Briner, who's going to be fouled in the act. Nice job of staying with it by Addison Briner.
Yeah, nice job trailing it, staying there, and getting that board.
And that personal foul will be number 2 on the night for Haley Jewell. Antwerp, nobody more than 2 fouls, and Edon has just Briner with 3, and who is at the line now. 1 for 2 at the free throw line on the night. First one is good. 26-23, 1:57 left in the third. Wolford sits. Grace Ripke comes in. Halftime, Patrick Henry 20, North Baltimore 14. In the third, St. Mary's rolling over Van Wert 24-8. Second one is good. 3 for Addison Briner. And that Antwerp lead is down to a pair. 26-24. Long way away from 56-23 in November, aren't we?
Yes.
In the lane, nearly wrestled away by Briner. She forces a held ball. Antwerp will maintain possession as they have the arrow.
Yeah, nice job there defensively, keeping her ground, standing her ground.
Emma Townley will toss it in from the baseline. Townley out to the right point. McMichael, quick trigger 3. No, she just cannot. She's got 2 makes tonight, but about 2 of 8, I think, from the 3-point line. And then on the rebound, Briner was tossing it out. She's going to be fouled by Haley Jewell, who will now have 3 on her. 5 team fouls on both basketball teams in this second half with 1:36 left in the third and counting now. 2 to tie it, 3 for the lead for Edon. 26-24 Antwerp. Rotating it right side, Hickman has it on the wing. Comes back out in front to Craven. Skip pass to Gehrig. Gehrig on the wing. Gehrig looking. Loops it out in front now to Craven. Craven to Ripke on the wing. Ripke maneuvers inside. Got a tough angle underneath. Was pinned too far underneath. And it's going to go over to Antwerp. Now Jeff Ressler and Gary Brubaker.
Yeah, I think that was actually touched by Antwerp.
Are going to discuss this.
Because it was a block shot. It hit the backboard, then it went out of bounds. So.
Nope, they stay in Antwerp.
Stay.
I think you're right, but they're staying in Antwerp.
Yep.
So Antwerp with the ball. 60 seconds left in quarter number 3. 26-24 Antwerp on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Here's Roars against the 3-2 to the right side now to Townley. Taken away by Edon. It's Craven with it. Craven pushing. Craven's pass deflected out of bounds. Didn't have a good angle to go to Briner. It's out of bounds. Stays with Edon.
Not even sure what she saw there because she was well defended, but fortunately for Edon, that went off of the Antwerp girl's leg.
Kayla Walker shouting play 4 here for the out of bounds. It will be Hickman. Brings it in. Gehrig came funny out of her hands. Not sure if it was blocked or not. On the rebound then by Edon offensively. Antwerp commits the personal foul. And it will go to Awen McMichael, just her first of the evening.
Yeah, Coach McMichael won't be happy about that because that board should have been secured by the Archers.
And now to the line will be Addison Briner. Shooting a pair. First one, and that's her second bank-in free throw of the night.
And the last time she shot her free throws, it was nothing but net.
Hey, she's 4 for 5.
Hey, however they have to go in. Coach will take them any way they go in.
This one for the tie. No good on the next one. Rebound offensively, and Ripke's shot is blocked on the interior.
Yeah, but there was a violation. She stepped into the lane before she ever released the ball.
Here's McMichael, and a hold and foul. That one will go on Maddie Gehrig, I believe, which would be her second of the evening.
Oh, boy, I thought they missed that. I thought that one of the Antwerp girls stepped in. It's on the release now. They keep changing that back and forth, but still thought she got an early jump.
Here's McMichael with 35 seconds. Antwerp nursing a 1-point lead. 26-25. Short corner entry. Down low it goes. Muscled up. No good by Haley Jewell. But a foul is going to be called on Edon. And they're going to get Grace Ripke with her third. So Briner and Grace Ripke have 3 for Edon. Haley Jewell with 3 for Antwerp, and Jewell's at the line. She is 1 for 4 shooting free throws tonight. Knocks home the first one there. Wolford coming back in with 26 seconds left in the third here for Edon, in place of Ripke with the 3 fouls. Anybody's game as we go to the fourth quarter. Back-to-back nights here, the 6 o'clock, well, the only game last night. 6 o'clock has been a good window here in Bryan. 2 for 2 for Haley Jewell.
It has. 2 really good games.
Edon now threw that one behind the target. Hickman saw out of the corner of her eye. Yeah. Briner cutting, but threw it behind her, and it sails out of bounds. And it gives Antwerp another possession here.
Yep.
Lydia Krause will come in. Got Jewell with the 3 fouls, so she'll sit.
Kind of inadvertent there. She got to kind of, I know she's, like you said, saw it out of the corner of her eye, but you got to make sure, especially with only 20 seconds to go.
28-25 Antwerp. McMichael far side to Townley. Middle of the floor in the front court to Roars. Roars on the left point. Now to McMichael. 8 on the clock. McMichael to the right side, denied away by Craven, knocked out of bounds with 5.5.
Yeah, nice read there by Craven as she came quite a ways to knock that one around.
It will be triggered in by Lydia Krause. McMichael and Gehrig. Gehrig's all face guard. McMichael trying to carve out a little space. And an offensive foul on McMichael, and she could have gotten a tee right there too.
Easily could have, and he's going to have to.
She spiked the basketball right back at Gary Brubaker, and all of this unfolded as Gary Brubaker was explaining, girls, let's pump the brakes on the chippiness here, and it continued, and she definitely pushed off to try to get open.
Yep.
Let's see what that does for Edon now. 4 to shoot. Here's Craven and an inadvertent horn. Oh, because it's 1-and-1 time. It wasn't an inbounds.
Okay. Yep.
So now we got to go back to, I think it was 5.5, and it'll be a 1-and-1 for Gehrig.
I think you're exactly right. I think it was 5.5. I'm kind of surprised Coach McMichael hasn't taken Awen out just to talk to her and calm her down here a little bit. She's too valuable going into the fourth quarter to let her emotions get the best of her here.
That's a great point.
If they need to know, it's 5.5. Not 3.3, but it was 5.5.
They just signaled 1-and-1?
Yes. Well, I thought that was the buzzer.
So why are we not going to the line?
That would have been an offensive foul, so it wouldn't be a 1-and-1.
Okay, well, here's a deep 3 that is blocked. And that's how the third quarter will come to an end. Settle in. We've got a good final 8 minutes at least of basketball. 28-25 Antwerp on B-Rock Sports.
Before or after tonight's game, make sure Edon Pizza is a part of your evening. Edon Pizza in downtown Edon. Give us a call at 419-272-2452 and order your pizza, subs, and pasta for your pre- or post-game dinner. From all of us at Edon Pizza, we would like to wish the Bomber football team the best of luck in tonight's game against the Edgerton Bulldogs. Go Bombers!
Hi, I'm Emily Schlegel, branch manager at Midwest Community Federal Credit Union in Bryan. We're excited to announce our new location in the Bryan community, just north of the downtown square on State Route 15. Construction is underway and will soon offer a drive-through, night deposit, and rebranded lobby to serve Bryan and all of Williams County better. We'll be opening soon at 221 North Main Street, and you can stay updated by visiting us at midwestcommunity.org. We look forward to serving you.
A combined 4 of 24 from the field in that third quarter. Edon 2 of 13, Antwerp 2 of 11. 28-25 our score. What decides this? Now, we've seen 3 quarters. What decides this for each team, do you think?
Well, I think it's going to come down to free throw shooting now because we're already in the 1-and-1.
Ripke misfires along 2 on the wing. Rebound to Antwerp and Haley Jewell. That's a great point. Both teams with 7 third quarter fouls. Here's Roars, muscles it up, no good. Rebound to Edon and Hickman. 28-25 Antwerp. Second possession of the fourth quarter for Edon. Winner gets the winner of our late game between Ayersville and Hicksville. Down to the post it goes. Briner tries to get the shot away. Good job standing their ground that time defensively by Haley Jewell to force the miss. And now it's Antwerp. Here's Roars. McMichael comes to get it. McMichael to the far side. Now gets it right back. Popping out now is Haley Jewell. Cutting is Jewell. Lost the handle. Edon has numbers if they want them, and they recognize it now. It's 5-on-4. Pull up three. Craven in and out, no good. That would have tied it. And now it's McMichael, and Scott McMichael wants a timeout. 6:56 left in this one. 28-25 Antwerp. Sectional basketball on B-Rock Sports.
Tournament time brings out the best in all of us, responding to pressure, answering the challenge, and rising to our highest levels. That's also what a good education can do, and that's why you need Northwest State Community College. Whether you're looking for job skills training with industry credentials, a 2-year degree, or even a transfer pathway to a 4-year school, we can help. We also have lots of scholarship opportunities available. The clock is ticking. It's time to make your move. Visit northweststate.edu or call 419-267-1320 today.
Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, wants to say good luck to the Edon Bombers in tonight's athletic contest. Precise Metal Form is a proud supporter of Edon Bomber athletics, both boys and girls sports. Precise Metal Form in Bryan, saluting the athletes on all of their hard work and wishing them the best of luck in this athletic contest. Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, saying go Bombers in this game.
Lady Archer basketball up on Edon 28-25. 3 timeouts left for both basketball teams here in this fourth quarter. Here's Roars for Antwerp. Down low, broken up by Briner. Briner's brought some good energy for Edon off that bench.
She absolutely has. Playing with a little bit more confidence. Again, another one of those freshmen that just trying to get some confidence built up towards the end of the season.
Here's McMichael, brings it right side to Roars. Roars, cross court, back to McMichael. McMichael out between the circles now to Townley. Townley, bounce pass to Jewell. Jewell on the high right side against this 3-2. Cross court, McMichael. McMichael always lurking for a huge three for Antwerp. She just is.
Yes. They have to know where she's at.
Shot fake, attack mode. Shot on the way, no, but a blocking foul is going to be called on Briner, which will be her 4th. And it'll put McMichael on the line, and I'm probably just going to go ahead and circle these in, H. 84% at the free throw line.
Oh, wow.
Is Awen McMichael.
That's awesome.
No good on the first one. And now Edon fans are saying, or Antwerp fans are saying, thanks for the announcer jinx, which, by the way, it doesn't exist. But that's a rare miss at 84%.
84%.
She just has not had the jump shot going for her tonight, period. Buried the second one. 7 for her.
Nice job making that adjustment on the second one.
29-25 Antwerp. Across the timeline with it now is Jasa Craven. Craven to the foul line to Ripke. Ripke nearly lost the dribble, tapped it right to Wolfer. Down low to a posting Briner. Up and in. Great job by Addison Briner to kind of gather herself and make sure she got a great look.
You're right. First it was a good catch because that ball had a little fire
little pepper on it.
Woo.
Ripke, a deflection, ricochets out of bounds. So Antwerp will keep it with 5:51 remaining. Walking it up now with the basketball in her hands. Coming across midcourt is McMichael to Roars. Now to McMichael. Juggled that catch. Now comes back to the near side to Haley Jewell. To the baseline now to Townley. Floats it out to Roars. Open 17-footer. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound on the inside, though, to Antwerp. Bodies fly as the second shot was going up. Wolford comes out of the pack, then loses the dribble, but it was kicked away is the reason why.
So kicked by Antwerp.
Kicked by Edon.
Kicked by Edon.
Yes.
Okay.
So it will be Antwerp ball. 29-27. This veteran crew has been just a little disjointed tonight, I feel like.
Agreed.
There's been nothing that's been overtly terrible, but they just haven't been, I don't know, they just haven't found a rhythm tonight. There have been some calls, I think, that, how do I explain this, weren't authoritative in how they were called, and that always, as we said earlier, causes doubt.
Yeah, you have to be authoritative. I mean, you have to be, even if you're not sure, be sure.
5 minutes to play in regulation, 29-27, and a turnover. It's going to be grabbed by Edon. Coming the other way, running the floor. The layup is no good by Hickman. Rebound on the inside. Roars rips it away.
That's huge.
She looks up the floor to Jewell. This is a 4-point swing.
Yeah.
From what could have been a tie to a 4-point game.
You got to hit that shot.
Edon misses the layup. Antwerp cashes in. You file that exchange away.
It's huge.
4.5 left.
Huge in a tight game.
Here's Craven, left wing. Hickman steps into a three. Bullseye!
And then she does that. She says, okay, I can make up for it. Give me the ball.
Antwerp 31, Edon 30. 4:15 left in this one. Now it's Roars against the pressure. Charge on Caroline Roars, and it was Briner that took it. And Roars will have her third.
I thought Briner took a couple earlier that were closer than that one. I didn't think that. I thought that was kind of a flop. I'll be honest.
Roars with 3, Jewell with 3 for Antwerp. Edon has Ripke with 3, and Briner on the floor with 4. And now a possession for the lead for Edon halfway through the fourth. Craven directs traffic. Bounce pass was broken up. Picked up by Wolford. Wolford looks, throws over the top, Ripke. Ripke puts it on the floor. Leans in baseline. Left it short on a lay-in attempt. Battle for the rebound. Jump ball. It's Antwerp possession. Edon, 2 of their last 3 trips has had lay-in opportunity. Now they've been... That one was more contested, but still one that probably should go.
Yep.
And still it's 31-30 Antwerp. Up the floor, too far. Jewell led Townley. Turnover Antwerp. Timeout Antwerp. 3:38 remaining in this sectional opener tonight. 31-30 Antwerp. Edon ball when we come back.
Have you always dreamed of starting your own business? Are you looking for ways to fund your child's education or save for retirement? Maybe you'd like to buy that dream home. Well, the State Bank can help you meet your financial goals, whatever they may be. With State Bank, you'll get all the products and services you expect from your bank with the personal attention of a locally operated community bank. Find a location near you today. State Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
We do have a Division IV final. Holgate 66, Emmanuel Christian 10. The final there. So now they'll get another TAC school in the final. Holgate, of course, the co-champs in the BBC. They play number 1 seed Toledo Christian Saturday at noon. We have some afternoon games because of some boys games still happening and gyms unavailable. So that's a noon. That's a tough sectional final start time of noon on a Saturday. That's not ideal.
Not ideal at all. Boy, flip a coin on that one.
All right.
Who's going to be ready to play?
Out of the timeout, Edon another crack at the lead, and they turn it over. Craven's pass, high, hot, hard, and out of bounds and turned over.
High and outside.
31-30 Antwerp, 3.5 left in regulation. Up to midcourt, Jewell. Bounce pass left side, Kraus. Here's McMichael. Close it out on her is Craven. Remember, no fouls for anybody to give. We've been in the bonus since the fourth quarter began. Here's Roars. Gives it up now to Townley. Holding to the 1-point lead. Townley back to Roars. Gets into the lane. Lost her footing. They're going to say she was knocked down, so a foul is called. I think Craven from behind.
I think that's what they're going to call, but...
And that's her second. Caroline Roars to the free throw line. 2, 4, 5. She's 3 for 5 tonight at the line.
And I'm going to say it was just because Jason just gave her a tap.
1 and 1. Good. On the front end. 32-30 Antwerp. With 3:07 left. Second free throw, good as well. So it'll be Edon ball, down 33-30. Right to left come the Lady Bombers. Craven between the circles, angling on the right side with it. Little curl and catch for Hickman. Tried to put it on the deck, lost it. Loose basketball ripped away by Kraus. Now it'll be tapped over to McMichael. And Antwerp has it, up 3 with 2:45 left. Edon coming with half-court pressure. Over the top to Roars. Baseline left, Townley.
Smart. Bring that ball back out.
Handed back now to Caroline Roars. Edon obviously now has to go man. No more zone. Down 3 with 2.5 remaining. Pick and roll. Inside it goes. Jewell muscles it up. No good. And Edon comes down with a rebound. Up ahead now Ripke. Ripke. Now to Craven. Craven to the right side. On the wing to Hickman. Coming out aggressively on her, Roars. High ball screen, Briner. Weaving through traffic. Hickman nearly lost it and then able to gather herself and score. And back to a 1-point game.
Oops, there it is.
33-32 Antwerp, 1:50 remaining. And now Antwerp will spread the floor, going to make Edon come get. 9 team fouls on Edon, 8 on Antwerp. Possession arrow favors Edon. Here's Kraus on the left point. On the wing to McMichael. 1:35 to play. McMichael, 84% free throw shooter. Remember that. Jewell is 74. Roars is 67. Among the top shooters on the team at the line.
I get Townley. I get her right now when she touches the ball.
She's 54. Kraus is 47. I'd get her too. Takeaway nearly. It's loose. Who has it? It's going to be Antwerp. Tracks it down. Trap in the backcourt and a reach and a foul. And if it's Briner, her night is done, and it is.
Yep.
What a night, though, for her in her first tournament game.
Really did a nice job. Did some really good things.
She'll foul out with 6. Maddie Gary comes in to replace her. 1:10 left. 33-32 Antwerp. And it's Jewell to the line. And that was the 10th team foul, so Jewell will shoot a pair. She's 3 of 6 at the line tonight. First one is good. And now a chance to get it to 3. 34-32 Antwerp on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. The second offering down and through. Make it 35-32. Antwerp will peel back into a half-court look defensively.
They're phased.
Timeout coming, Edon. 62 seconds to play in regulation. 35-32 Antwerp on B-Rock Sports.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Starks Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Starks Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com.
They are through 3 in Division 4. In the Northwest 3 district is how it's referred to. Patrick Henry leading North Baltimore 42-19. The winner of that, and it appears to be PH, they would get number 3 seed Lakota coming up on Saturday. Also, that's actually a Saturday night matchup. All right, game reset. 35-32, Antwerp with the lead. 2 timeouts left for both teams. It's Edon possession when we come out of this timeout. 10 team fouls on Antwerp, or make that 10 team fouls on Edon, 8 on Antwerp. 1:02 to play. Possession arrow, if there's a held ball, belongs to Edon. So there's your game reset. Who's stepping up now? What did Kayla Walker draw up in that timeout?
Yep, we're going to find out here in a short order.
Antwerp is man. Gehrig brings it in now to Craven. Angles right, gives it up to Hickman. Hickman weaving through traffic, had it poked away, and it's a turnover. Loose ball to Jewell, hands to McMichael, and now Antwerp simply wants to keep it in her hands as much as possible. Jewell on the right side.
They should be fouling her right now.
Here's Townley.
Her.
There's
right
Kraus.
Foul her.
Kraus, and eventually to McMichael. Way too much time has come off the clock. McMichael has it. 30 seconds to play.
They had their 2 opportunities early.
Gehrig will get Jewell. Gehrig's third. And it will put Haley Jewell back on the line. Her season is 74%. She's 5 of 8 tonight at the free throw line. 27 seconds remaining. The first of 2 is good. It becomes big because it is a 2-possession game now. 36-32 Antwerp.
Yep, we said free throws.
The next one, put it in the books. She's hit her last 6.
Exciting factor.
37-32. Here's Craven. Left side. Hickman along the baseline. Muscled up. Blocked from behind by Jewell. And now Antwerp with a basketball, just trying to hang on and close this thing out here tonight. It'll be a trip to the line for Awen McMichael coming up. Antwerp the 7 seed, Edon the 9 seed. Antwerp a pair of regular season wins. They knew it was going to be even more difficult here tonight. McMichael to shoot 2. She's been held to 7 tonight, about half her average, and she has missed a free throw. She's 1 for 2 at the line. First of 2, good. You don't anticipate misses here.
No.
And now a free throw make here pretty much seals Edon's fate because it's 3 possessions in 12 seconds. That's not happening.
No.
Even 2's a bit of a stretch. And she buried them both, and that should do it for Antwerp tonight. A gallant effort from Edon, going to come up a little bit short this evening. A Craven 3 from the right point, no good. Rebound grab by Ripke. 2 seconds, 1 second. Gehrig gets the last shot, no good. And there's your final tonight. Survive and advance for Antwerp as they claw out a 39-32 win over Edon here in this opening sectional round game on a Thursday night. Sit tight. Plenty to do when we come back on B-Rock Sports.
If you've been thinking about a remodeling project for your home or business, Thiel Supply Center in Blakesley should be your first choice. Thiel Supply Center in Blakesley not only has all the lumber for that project, they also have all the building supplies you'll need, along with everything you need for the project, including the cabinetry, plus the expertise to help make your home even more beautiful. It's all at Thiel Supply Center, located in Blakesley. Thiel Supply Center, wishing good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Jason Deach Collision and Customs is Northwest Ohio's largest trailer dealer with over 300 trailers in stock, from 53-foot race trailers and custom toter homes to open deck car trailers, dump trailers, landscape trailers, and equipment trailers. But they don't just sell trailers, they service them, add options, and do repairs on any brand. Because they're racers themselves, they know how to build the trailer right for your racing needs. Stop by their Edgerton location or shop 24/7 at jasondeachtrailersales.com. If you can dream it, they can build it at Jason Deach Collision and Customs.
Hi, Dan Stuckey here, broker-owner of Real Estate Advantage Team. Are you ready to sell your home but not quite sure how to get the ball rolling? Give me a call and I will help guide you through the entire home selling process. Making sure you and your home are ready for marketing is key to achieving the highest price possible for your home. I will help prepare you for any obstacles that may arise during the home selling process and put together a marketing plan that will give your home the best exposure possible, including right here on the radio. Selling your home can be an emotional, stressful time, but with over 25 years of real estate experience, my goal is to make your selling experience easy and stress-free. And as a Christian-based business, when you buy your home through Real Estate Advantage Team, I will donate 10% of the company's net income from your sale to a church or nonprofit charity of your choice, honoring you as the reason for the donation. So let's get you moving. Call 419-636-5100. That's 419-636-5100.
Direct Link should be the first stop for anyone needing new appliances. Whether your appliance is on the fritz or you're just looking to upgrade, Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan and now in Wasion is your hometown appliance dealer. They carry new, used, and scratch and dent appliances and the brands you need. Speed Queen, Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Amana, Frigidaire, and GE. Many in stock to take home with you today. Then when you have a problem, Direct Link will also service everything. Just call Direct Link at 419-636-4541 and they'll be out to fix it quickly, whether it's under warranty or not. Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan and Wasion, your local appliance dealer.
Get red-hot buys now, only at Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan. Birds will flock to your yard when you pick up a bag of Wild and Strong habanero wild bird food, only $6, or Ace suet cakes for only 99 cents each. And, you know, we still have snow coming. Donaldson's has what you need to make that winter a little easier. Ice melt for icy walks, snow shovels, and Ego battery-powered snow blowers. If you're tired of finding out you have no gas in the can when the snow hits, then Ego's a great choice for you. They also have Ace Basic Pleated Furnace Filters. Buy 3, get 1 free. Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan. Ace, the helpful place.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Final tonight, Antwerp marches on. 39-32 win tonight over Edon. Let's take a look at the final numbers in this one. They put 2 in double figures, Antwerp does. Haley Jewell leads the way with 15. Caroline Roars 10. Awen McMichael very close. She scored 9 tonight. They've been the big 3 all season long. Emma Townley with 3. Lydia Krause scores 2. For Edon tonight, Emma Hickman shows the way with 9. Maddie Gehrig and Addison Briner both finish with 6 tonight. Natalie Wolford held to 5. Grace Ripke 4. Jasa Craven scores 2. Antwerp wins tonight with 10 made field goals tonight. They were 10 of 40 from the field, 4 of 14 from 3. Edon shot tonight 12 of 43 from the field, 3 of 10 from the three-point line. I know you've got numbers that are probably pretty close. Everything that I talked about there is pretty close. When you have a 7-point basketball game, there's got to be an edge somewhere. It belongs to Antwerp at the free throw line. They got there more, and they made more. 15 of 23 at the free throw line. Edon just 5 of 9.
Yeah, to round out for the Edon Lady Blue Bombers, and again, congratulations on the season. Good luck to your seniors and what they're doing next. I had them ending up with 16 turnovers on the evening, 8 offensive, 23 defensive for a total of 31 rebounds. For the victorious Lady Archers of Antwerp, I had them with 13 turnovers on the evening, 6 offensive, 18 defensive for a total of 24 rebounds. But yeah, you said it. And I had them, 9 of 10 in the fourth quarter, and there's your difference right there.
So Antwerp moves on. They are now 14-9. Edon bows out at 7-16, but definite improvement if you go back to the first game we saw of Edon, and still a relatively young basketball team. They lose 2 senior starters and then a third player in the class. Maddie Gehrig, Emma Hickman, the starters, Megan Dirk, the seniors we say so long to and wish them the absolute best, and gave a lot to Kayla Walker in the program, but a lot of familiar names coming back. And now, again, like we say it every time, we might as well, it's kind of a broken record, but what's the time? What's the amount of time you put in to make yourself better in the offseason and make your team better in season?
Exactly. That's what it boils down to, how much time and effort you are willing to put in. And that kids need to know that, and you don't have to be, a part of anything other than you got a hoop at home or you got a hoop down at the park. Just put in some time.
Did you have a best one tire and service, best play of the game tonight?
Not a particular play, no. But what I did say is that the team free throws there in the fourth quarter was big, the difference for Antwerp. So that I make that the big play. When you hit 9 out of 10 in those pressure situations, hats off to you.
So Antwerp moves on. They play the winner of the second game tonight that we don't have. We won't be doing the second game, but it's the winner of Ayersville and Hicksville. Stryker and Lincoln View play in sectional final 1 Saturday night at 6, and we'll be here for that. We'll be here for both on Saturday night. Antwerp getting the winner then of the late game between Ayersville and Hicksville. Thanks to the tournament crew here at Bryan, the coaches for their time. Krista back at the studio. She'll let you know the finals real quickly here on a brief edition of the of the Midwest Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard. Our final again tonight, Antwerp 39 and Edon 32. Talk to you again Saturday night back here in Bryan on sectional final night for Division 4 on V-Rock Sports. Good night, everybody.